High School, where we've got the Division III Regional Semifinal, where the Margaretta Lady Polar Bears are taking on the Worthington Christian Lady Warriors. It's a tourney showdown, and it's streaming to you live and free on your smartphone, TV, tablet, or computer. And it all comes to you next. Nope.
Ooh, baby, 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 baby.
It's Freedom Fest, Ohio, featuring Justin Moore,
You look like I need a drink right now.
Crowder,
God Almighty, I hope you'll find
Rodney Atkins,
makes me wanna take a back road.
Austin French, and more.
Somebody else.
Friday and Saturday, July 1st and 2nd, Morrow County Fairgrounds in Mount Gilead, Ohio. For tickets and more info, visit freedomfestohio.com.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Hello and welcome back to Lexington High School. Storm Bluntschly joined by the illustrious Garret, Parlett, and Garret. Tournament play continues here. We got a good one. Margaretta taking on Worthington Christian here in Lexington.
Yeah, Storm, the Warriors of Worthington Christian here in Lexington to take on the #1 seed Margaretta Lady Polar Bears, who've been really dominating throughout this entire tournament. They were able to knock off Colonel Crawford in their district semifinal, and then had that win over Upper Sandusky in the district championship. So they're hot off a couple good wins, and so is Worthington Christian. So we should have a good game here today, Storm.
Let's take a look now at our matchup spotlight here on the Frito-Lay pregame show. Worthington Christian coming in at 22-2 as well as Margaretta coming in at 13-7. Tournament play continues here. Garret, we are getting deeper and deeper, and the teams keep getting better and better.
Yeah, Storm. Margaretta 13-7 overall. Not the season they wanted, but look where they are now. They're out of conference record. Well, it wasn't that great, but in conference they're undefeated in the SBC. As you mentioned, the winner of this will play Wauseon versus Ottawa Glandorf.
Let's take a look now at our team spotlight for the Worthington Christian Lady Warriors. Head coach Jason Dawson, he's been doing a lot here in Worthington Christian. He's led his squad to a very nice record.
That's from they score about 58 points a game and only allow 29. So they can do it on both sides of the ball. On offense, they can put up points in bunches. Defense, they can shut teams down. They beat Afrocentric in that district final 43-37. And it's their second consecutive district title win for the Lady Warriors.
Let's move right along into our keys to victory for Worthington Christian. No small task here versus Margaretta. They need to close out on shooters and be smart with the basketball. This is not a Margaretta team you can just give free possessions to.
Yeah, JD Atoge had 22 points Storm versus Bishop Reddy, and Blessing King had 11 rebounds. So they got a couple girls on this squad that can do it from multiple different spots on the floor. Jada going to probably be the leading scorer here tonight, and Blessing, she's going to be feasting on the block. So Margaretta, they're going to get down there and box out. And for the Lady Warriors, they got to be smart with the basketball and don't let Margaretta get easy transition opportunities.
Let's switch gears and talk a little bit more about Margaretta. Now let's take a look at their team spotlight. Finished 13-7 overall, 9-0 in the SBC, and this is a team that has been wreaking havoc in the SBC for a long time.
Yeah, they score about 55.1 points per game, allow 41, so they can play some defense themselves. They won both district game Storms in double digits, 54-34 over Colonel Crawford and 57-33 over Upper Sandusky.
Let's take a moment now to listen to our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Stepping back into the booth now, let's keep going with our Frito-Lay pregame show. We'll take a quick look at our keys to victory for Margaretta.
They're gonna play smart, Storm, and critical possessions. They can't get down early against a team like this. And the dynamic duo of Eisenhower and Leibacher need to put the backpack on here today. There are two key players. Leibacher with about 16 points per game. Divine Eisenhower with about 11. She's been hobbled in this tournament with injuries, but she's finally getting back to 100%, and she's going to have a huge impact if they want to beat the Warriors.
That's going to do it for our pregame show here, brought to you by Frito-Lay. Tip-off moments away here. Worthington Christian wins the tip-off here to open things up here in tournament play. Worthington Christian working it around the perimeter. Custer has it, swings it over to Weekly. Now on the high block is Worthington Christian, able to track down their own rebound. Put up another three, that one no good. Another offensive rebound for Worthington Christian. They reset things on offense once again. Manette has it. High arcing shot, that one somehow finds the bottom of the bucket.
What a shot right there from the Lady Warriors. Just somehow finding a way to climb that rim and be able to stay in. So they start early, and now they're trying to get a steal with the press.
Edwards has it now. Worthington Christian applying a lot of pressure. Leibacher swings it over to Palamo. She decides to try a three of her own. That one true. A three-pointer to start off the scoring for Margaretta.
Big-time shot right there, and they're going to need that scoring from Palamo here tonight, knocking down the three and getting the Polar Bears started fast.
On the other end, Weekly has it. Try to get the entry pass down low. She gets it back. Weekly has it once again. Now up top to Custer. That one is Jamie Custer. Manette free throw line, swinging it back around. Weekly three-point try. Off the rim and out. Margaretta finally able to secure a defensive rebound.
Great job boxing out right there from Leibacher, just putting King on her backside right there and grabbing the board, but not able to connect on the three-point attempt, so the Warriors will need the ball back.
That one touched the top of the rim, that little rope there that propels it, so that'll be out of bounds, and it'll be Worthington Christian basketball. They bring it across the timeline. Custer has it. Great entry pass down low, and Manette finishes with an easy two-pointer.
Great passing down low to get that easy look at the rim. Margaretta's going to have to stop that inside game for the Warriors. And nice passing here from the Lady Polar Bears themselves. Wow, no travel call right there. No foul either. Going to call out of bounds, so Margaretta with the first turnover.
Yeah, a lot of contact there down low under the rim. Wow, even with
swipe
that
downs.
swipe down, wow, no call right there. Got away with one. That's not something you see teams getting away with very often.
Especially on our broadcast, Storm. We typically stay pretty true to that call, but so far, we're 0 for 1.
I'm sure they know. They know when we're calling it, never to let them swipe down. So, on the other end, Worthington Christian, great save there from Custer. She puts up a floater in the lane. That one no good. Rebound bobbled around. It ends up in the hands of Margaretta. On the other end, Leibacher putting on the moves. Penetrates inside, kicks it back out to Edwards. At the free throw line, she kicks it back out to Palamo. Quick crossover, gets all the way inside. Doesn't get the layup to fall. Worthington Christian the other way, but a steal and an easy finish for Palamo.
Wasn't able to get it to go on her first attempt, but stayed with the play. Got the steal, forced the turnover, and got the easy layup for 2.
On the other end, Worthington Christian trying to answer. Weekly has it. Now into the hands of King. Tago has it. Now in the hands of Custer. King swings it all the way over to Weekly. Blessing King on the low block. Has Leibacher on her. Tries to sneak that one pass through. Will be tipped out of bounds. Worthington Christian retains possession.
Great defense here from Margaretta, and active hands from Eisenhower right there. Just deflecting that ball out of bounds and not letting up the easy pass.
So Worthington Christian resets things. Free throw line jumper now for Manette. No good, and Leibacher, another big rebound. She's taking it the other way. Leibacher spin moves, hands it off to Palamo. She's got it on the right wing, rips through, gets it to the free throw line, kicks it out. Edwards three-point try. Nothing but net on that three-pointer.
And now 2 for 2 from downtown. The first one from Palamo, and now Edwards cashing in from downtown as Margaretta out here with an 8-4 early advantage.
Weekly finds Custer, swings it all the way over to King. Now back up top to Weekly. Tago, three-point try, no good. Another terrific box out, but a turnover for Margaretta. Worthington Christian comes up with it. Custer has it, beautiful feed down low, and the Warriors unable to convert on their first attempt. They get the second attempt to fall.
You can't let King have multiple shots down low with an easy entry pass like that. She had 11 rebounds in that district semifinal game, and she's going to continue to try to feast on them boards if they don't box out on her. And Margaretta going to do an 8-second call, so
Wow.
a couple crucial plays here for the Lady Warriors.
Great team defense right there to force the turnover. The 8-second violation, not something you see very much here in the high school level.
And Margaretta's going to be way more aggressive when they pass the ball, and they got to move the ball up the floor pretty quick, and should have been a travel call right there. Not going to be, and it's going to retain with the Lady Warriors.
Some great defense now from Margaretta. They had the first possession where they gave up, I think it was 2 or 3 offensive rebounds. Other than that, they've been doing a great job boxing out and playing interior defense. Worthington Christian now sets up in their half-court offense. Tago, no good. Another terrific box out for Margaretta. They secure the defensive rebound. Edward has it on the close sideline. Takes a screen from Eisenhower. Picks up her dribble. Edwards in a lot of trouble, able to get it in the hands of Palamo. She goes to work in the far corner. Three-point try. Palamo, that one no good. Offensive rebound for Margaretta. Blocked by Worthington Christian, but Edwards gets it back all the way inside. No good on the layup. Hard fall there for Eisenhower trying to battle for the offensive rebound. Will be Worthington Christian basketball.
Yeah, hard spill. Margaretta fans not happy with it, but it will stay in possession of the Lady Polar Bears.
It's like a WWE move right there almost. Oh my goodness, a lot of contact down there. Margaretta takes possession down low. Leibacher trying to work the low block, no good. Gets her own offensive rebound. Despite having 3 or 4 attempts at the rim, Margaretta not able to come down with any points. Three-point try, Worthington Christian, that one falls through the net. Worthington Christian now with a 1-point advantage.
Big time shot right there from the Lady Warriors. They're now on a 5-0 run to take this early 9-8 advantage. Look like they're going to force a Margaretta turnover, and they will.
Active hands right there from Faith King as she's able, or excuse me, that was Tago able to get the steal there in the half-court set. Custer has it. Swings it back over to Tago. Weakly open in the three-point corner. That one falls again, and Worthington Christian's offense is rolling.
Weekly splashing that from downtown, and now it's all Worthington with all the momentum here late in the first quarter.
Edwards has it across the timeline for Margaretta. Gonna tag her with a double dribble, so another turnover for Margaretta. Garrett, maybe consider using a timeout here. Slow things down and kind of regather your troops.
Everything was going right for the Polar Bears. They had knocked down 2 threes, one from Edwards and one from Palamo, but now all the momentum creeping up with the Lady Warriors is now they're on a huge 8-0 run.
Custer has it. Worthington Christian looks like they're in no hurry with 1:30 left to play here in the opening quarter. Manette has it back up to Jamie Custer. She swings it all the way over to Manette. Resetting things back out is Jamie Custer. She works things down low. Great pass to Manette inside. That field goal true.
Nobody there is great pass from Custer down to Manette with the easy layup. And Margaretta, they get the ball past half court. They're struggling as Coach Kirkendorfer is going to like to call a timeout here with 1:01 left.
Garrett, Margaretta's Leibacher with 0 points so far in this one. That's not something you like to see as they rely on her a lot on the offensive end. It's been a rough start for them.
A couple others have been picking it up. Palamo has knocked down a 3, and so has Edwards, but they're going to need Leibacher and Eisenhower to carry here tonight. We said that in the pregame show, Storm. As you take a look at tonight's officiating crew from southeastern Ohio, Monica England, Marcus Thompson, Tyler Smith, and Spencer Adams.
Yeah, big hello to all you guys. Great job. Oh, as always appreciate, the officials. I know sometimes we can be armchair officials up here in the booth, but I'm sure their job is a lot more stressful than what we got going on up here.
A little bit more stressful than just saying, if you see the swipe down, you got to call a foul.
Yeah, I am sure it is.
That you say it.
Sure, it is a lot more different than that. So we thank you and we salute you out there watching all the officials. On the offensive end for Margaretta, not for very long as they turned over right into the hands of Worthington Christian. Nightmare here in the latter half of the first quarter. 45 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter. Manette has it. Gets into the hands, I believe that's Custer. Now Manette has it, drives inside, takes a lot of contact. No foul, body's on the ground. That one's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow points towards Worthington Christian.
It's going to be a huge stop for the Lady Polar Bears if they can get a stop here defensively, and if there's enough time left, try to get a shot on the other end. Would at least get some confidence heading into the second quarter.
Time dwindling away here in the first quarter as Weekly has it. Under 20 seconds left to play. Keller guarding her. She gets it out of her hands. Down to the hands of Manette. Looks like they're going to hold it for the last shot. Mayonette gets it to the high post. Hand back off to Mayonette. That one hangs on the rim and out, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. We're going to have second quarter action coming your way right on the other side of this break.
I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things. And oh, 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 oh. Love the little things, love the little things.
Welcome back to Lexington High School. Second quarter action already underway. Storm Bluntschly, of course, joined by the illustrious Garret Parlett. And Garret, despite a hot start for Margaretta, things cooled off there at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, the defense picked up for Worthington Christian. They got a couple stops, forced a couple Margaretta ill-advised turnovers, and the offense has been nowhere to be found here for the Lady Polar Bears, as that one's going to fall off the window. That's going to be Leibacher's first bucket of the night.
Guess the banks stay open late here in Lexington as Margaretta finally back on the board and they force a turnover. It's going to be a run out. Keller has it, takes her one-on-one. No good. Margaretta somehow able to come up with the offensive rebound. Leibacher trying to put it away, cannot. Worthington Christian all the way on the other end. King has it, coast to coast. Great offense there for Worthington Christian.
What a take right there to the rack. All the way. Nobody picked up the basketball. And an easy layup for the Lady Warriors.
This full court pressure from Worthington Christian has been causing a lot of problems for the Margaretta offenses. They go 0 for 2 on that possession as well. And despite getting easy second chance looks at the rim, Garrett, the offense just really has not been there.
Yeah, they haven't had many great looks at the rim, and if they've been inside, Worthington Christian's been able to collapse in and get some hands up. It's a nice play right there from the Lady Warriors, and another one off the window. Storm goes in. This one for the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, make a deposit for that two-pointer because that one, cash money. Margaretta the other way. Leibacher has it, gets it all the way to the hands of Edwards. Back up top now is Eisenhower. She gets it over to the corner where Palamo's waiting for it. Skip pass back up top to Edwards. She takes a screen from Eisenhower. Palamo now trying to work it down low to Leibacher. Too much mustard on that pretzel. It falls out of bounds, but Worthington Christian able to retain, or excuse me, it would be last touch by Worthington Christian. Margaretta retains possession. Off the inbound, Leibacher establishes position and gets the easy two-pointer to fall.
Good job just kind of shielding her body away from the defender right there, finding great position right underneath the cup and floated in with the right hand.
Worthington Christian on the other end. Tago has it. No good. Big rebound there from King as she puts it away for two. Margaretta now still trying to break this press. Edwards swings it back to Eisenhower. Now into the hands of Edwards. They finally got it across the half-court line. Keller back up top to Edwards. She gets it stripped away and clear the tarmac for takeoff as Custer finishes the fast break layup.
Now up in the lead in the double figure, Storm, and Margaretta, they got to have an answer here. Don't want to let this one get ugly here in the first half. As this defense, they're not all up in the grill, but they're just jumping the passing lanes, and they've been making the most of these opportunities in transition. As a foul here on the other end. She'll be headed to the free throw line for two.
Tago with a hard fall, a little slow to get up. Looks like it might be that left knee. Ooh, Just didn't get the rise off of it. Didn't get the rise off of it, but nonetheless, toughing it out. Wow. I probably would have gone to the bench, so we got one tough cookie on our hands.
Gonna miss the first one here is Tago. He's typically leading this team in scoring for the Warriors. She's still shaking up Storm at the free throw line, so hopefully she's able to shake that off, as they're gonna need here tonight, as you just see.
That one true, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, and this Worthington Christian squad already back up in the press.
They're just jumping these passing lanes, Storm. Margaretta, you got to be able to fake a pass to make a pass, and once you do, you'll be able to maybe hit a home run ball right down the court, but they're just jumping the passing lanes. They're gambling almost every time, and that's going to be, yeah, it definitely should have been a turnover. I'm surprised there's no backcourt call immediately, Storm.
Definitely, but refs got it right there in the end. Just been really rough for Margaretta to even get the ball across half court. And, you know, when a team can run a press and implement a press well, it's always so hard to draw up, especially if it's something new that maybe they weren't running last week. It can always be difficult. Margaretta just having so many problems, even getting it across the half court line.
Well, you're exactly right, Strong. Sometimes teams implement press here in tournament time that you haven't seen before, and something that you're not typically used to running. Maybe you didn't practice it in practice. You didn't see it on film. So they can throw different things at you each time they press you, too. And it's kind of rough for a team if they can't get it going, if they can't draw something up in the timeout that works. So that's so far what's been the struggle here for the Polar Bears.
Worthington Christian back on offense off of the Margaretta turnover. That's a deep three-point try from Weekly, and that one falls through the bottom of the net.
And I seen last time out, Storm, they shot 71% from downtown.
Wow.
Which is absolutely incredible from a basketball team. And
not a typo? 71%?
I believe it was 71. I think they made 14 of 21.
Wow, that is incredible.
So they're not afraid to stroke it from downtown, and they've been knocking it down here early in this game.
Shooting better than Steph Curry. I mean, I am speechless. 71%, that is crazy. Margaretta once again trying to break the press from Worthington Christian. Keller with a travel, and the offensive woes continue for the Lady Polar Bears.
I didn't think that one was a travel. Did she pick up her pivot foot?
I think it was a travel. I think she established it and then picked it back up. I am apparently your math is wrong, Garrett. That is 67%.
Okay, pretty close. I mean, that's off the top of my head here, Adam.
Hey, round it up. That's still 70%. And
here we go.
They're proving it right as Woodfin knocks down a three-pointer.
And that one was off the glass, Storm. So Worthington Christian now flexing their muscles. They're all the way up 17. It's not looking good here early for the Polar Bears.
Still a lot of time left. Leibacher has it, swings it over to Keller, and it is just really hard to even get a pass through for Margaretta as Miller has it, kicks it back over to Leibacher. Now back into the hands of Miller in the right corner, picks up her dribble, ends up just throwing it off the leg of Manette. That one will be out of bounds. Margaretta will retain possession of the basketball.
Crucial 3 minutes here, Storm. The game could go either way. Margaretta could try to close this gap and maybe cut this to around 10 points before the end of the second quarter, or Worthington Christian could really pull away and kind of finish this off before the second quarter even ends.
I mean, this defense from them is just absolutely insane. Margaretta can't even get any passes through.
You see why they only allow 29 points a game, and that's a remarkable stat. I think that's the lowest I've seen all year, and especially from a girls basketball team. The only team I think could compete with that would be Lucas Boys, but still them. They can't even compete with that either, Storm.
Another turnover for Margaretta, and yeah, you're right. That is probably the lowest that I've seen in a while, and Worthington Christian turns that one over as well as Weekly. A little slow to get up on this play. Ooh. No contact. That's always scary. You never like to see that one. But hopefully Weekly's okay. 2:50 left to play here in the first half. Worthington Christian on top, 19-12 over Margaretta, and it has just definitely been really, really tough for Margaretta offensively. Leibacher trying to break the cold spell. Dishes it off to Palamo, now back in the hands of Leibacher. She drives the baseline, back up top to Miller. Palamo thought about the three-pointer, hands it back off to Leibacher, now into the hands of Eisenhower. And that Worthington Christian defense just doing what they do best, getting into the passing lanes. I mean, wow.
Yeah, there's not a lot of space out there. Worthington Christian closing in on the gaps and getting those deflections right in the passing lanes. I'd be curious to see at the halftime break if Coach Kirkendorfer kind of implements maybe some backdoor cuts from Margaretta, since Worthington Christian is so reluctant to gamble on those passes.
Custer has it, swings it over now to Tago, back into the hands of Custer for Margaretta. Up top now to Woodfin. She had a three-pointer, I believe, on their last offensive possession. Jamie Custer back in the hands of Tago, right inside the three-point line. Goes to her right, kicks it out. That's going to be a turnover for Worthington Christian. Finally, a defensive stop for Margaretta. They have it now in transition. Leibacher almost loses the handle. Able to hold on to it. Eisenhower finds Leibacher backdoor, kicks it out. Great pass to Palamo. Can't finish the play, but offensive rebound for Margaretta, and they're going to head to the charity stripe.
They so needed this opportunity just to get the ball to fall through the net, Storm, and get some confidence as Eisenhower, right place, right time right there, getting the offensive rebound and then putting it right back up and taking some contact.
First attempt, no good, left it just short. Patrick at the free throw line, 0 for 1, still has one more. Second attempt now. 0 for 2 on that possession. So Worthington Christian takes over on the basket violation. Other way, Worthington Christian. Margaretta trying to apply a little bit of their own pressure as Worthington Christian three-point attempt. That one off target, and Tago a little too aggressive over the top. It's going to be an over-the-back foul.
Worthington Christian have had some great defensive stands, and now Margaretta, they've strung together a couple stops here, but they got to cash in on the offensive side of the basketball. Eisenhower needed those 2 free throws just to get some momentum and confidence back in these girls. They've been struggling ever since really in that first quarter.
Margaretta on offense now. Really trying to put together a scoring possession. It's been a while since they put points on the board as Palamo gets into the lane, no good, grabs her own miss. Outside Edwards, now into the hands of Leibacher. 1 minute left to play here in the second quarter. Driscoll gets inside, but a big block there from Worthington Christian. They got it in a run out. Poked away, last touch by Margaretta. Wow, what an eraser right there, just completely denying that shot at the rim.
Yeah, that's from that looked like a volleyball spike.
Yeah.
Just spiking it right back in to the hardwood floor. What a defensive play there for the Lady Warriors.
They might have to replace some of those wood tiles here at halftime. I don't know, that ball went to the ground pretty hard as Worthington Christian now on offense with under 35 left to play here in the second quarter. Looks like they will elect to hold on to it for the last shot. Too aggressive defense there from Palamo. Worthington Christian will inbounds out of on the close sideline. And Margaretta really was in it there in the first quarter, in the first half of the first quarter. And then things kind of just fell apart for him. Defense for Worthington Christian really picked it up and
So I got to interrupt you, the run and stack.
Oh, I missed it. I can't believe I
it.
missed it. Oh my gosh. Under 20 seconds left to play now. 15. Wouldn't be surprised if Worthington Christian gets a big basket off of the stack play. 10 seconds now. They're going to have to go quickly if they want to get a clean look at the rim. Mayotte has it, 3 seconds now, 3-point line. Not going to get a shot off of it, and that's going to take us into the halftime break. Make sure you stick with us. We're going to have a halftime stat show as well as second half action coming your way on the other side of this break.
Hi, I'm OH.Report founder Brian Skoronsky, and you were just watching live and free girls high school hoops exclusively on the OH.Report. But stick around, the halftime show is next, including stats, analysis, and so much more, including the second half on the way.
Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream. Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream. Flamin' hot, cheddar and sour cream. Genius.
Introducing Ruffles Flamin' Hot Cheddar and Sour Cream. Own your ridges.
It's Freedom Fest, Ohio, featuring Justin Moore,
You look like I need a drink right now.
Crowder,
God almighty, I hope you'll find
Rodney Atkins,
makes me wanna take a back road.
Austin French, and more. Friday and Saturday, July 1st and 2nd, Morrow County Fairgrounds in Mount Gilead, Ohio. For tickets and more info, visit freedomfestohio.com.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Hello and welcome back to Lexington High School. Storm Bluntschly joined by the illustrious Garret, Parlett, Garret. It has been really rough for Margaretta offensively as well as defensively. They just seem a step slow here tonight.
Yeah, Storm, they had a good solid 3 or 4 minutes there in that first quarter, but after that, nothing's been able to fall. They shot, I believe, what, 5 of 20, Storm, that we said at the halftime break, 25%. They had those 2 threes, one from Palamo and one from Edwards, but it just hasn't been enough for the Lady Polar Bears. And Worthington Christian's defense has been stifling, to say the least, just forcing so many turnovers for Margaretta. They have 11 in the first half, and it's been a credit to that half-court trap, that little press trap that they're doing. As soon as they get about 3/4 court, they're trying to steal the ball, and they've been able to do so and get easy fast break opportunities.
Let's take a look at those halftime stats now on our Frito-Lay halftime show. For Worthington Christian, they lead with 29 points, 8 field goals, 4 threes, 6 rebounds, 1 foul, 7 turnovers. Shooting 1 of 2 from the free throw line with a stack play ran. For Margaretta, 3 field goals, 2 threes, 9 rebounds, 2 fouls, 10 turnovers, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, and 0 stack plays ran Garret. And the stats speak for themselves. Worthington Christian with a stack play advantage, and they have a lead big.
Well, Storm, I wish it was that easy to say, but that's probably one of the most inaccurate statements that you have ever said, because
Scoreboard don't lie, bro.
The stack play, they were technically in a zone, so the stack play really doesn't matter because they don't have to get out of their zone.
Stats don't lie, man. I think you've been muted. You got muted for talking smack about
I love the stack play. I think it's a great play, but in that situation, it was just to get the ball in.
Other things of note here in the first half, Margaretta only with 4 points there in the second quarter. Like we've been talking about, it has just been rough for them to put the ball in the basket and really even break this press here from Worthington Christian.
Yeah, Leibacher shooting 2 of 5 from the field. They got to get her going in the second half. Eisenhower, I believe, is still scoreless, so the dynamic duo for the Lady Polar Bears have been pretty quiet here tonight, and as long as the rest of the team as well. They only got 12 points in that first half, so I think in the second half it's a huge uphill battle against a team like Worthington Christian. I think we kind of knew that coming into this game. That's why their record is 22-2. They're not a team to play around with, and this is a huge climb for Margaretta, but they got the playmakers to do so. It's going to take a lot in that second half to do it, but they're going to give it their best shot. They don't want to go home, and they want to go to the regional final.
Definitely, and there's still a lot of time left here in this one. A lot of things can happen here in the third and fourth quarter, but we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the other end of this commercial break. We'll have second half action coming your way here live and free on the OH Report. Second half action here underway at Lexington High School, where Worthington Christian is out to a big lead over the Margaretta Lady Polar Bears. Garret, it's been a pretty one-sided affair here so far, and Margaretta going to have to start stringing together a couple of offensive possessions in a row if they want to get back in this one.
It's got to start on the defensive end. They got to get stops, and an open three here for the Lady Warriors. That's not going to fall, so this will help the Polar Bears. Let's see if they can capitalize here on the offensive side of the ball.
Palamo has it for them. Hands it off now to Eisenhower. Now into the hands of Edwards. Looks like they're trying to set something up. Eisenhower swings it to Palamo, left corner. Great defense there from Weekly. She gets it out of her hands into Keller. Almost a steal there. Keller able to hold on to it. Edwards gets it in the corner. Keller waiting for it. Now bounce pass to Eisenhower. Three-point try, Edwards. That one no good. Leibacher with the big offensive rebound, and that starts off the scoring for Margaretta.
And here comes the defensive pressure from the Polar Bears. Trying to get a steal, get a turnover here, and get some runouts to climb back into this game.
Miotti has it. Gets it over into the hands of Blessing King. Up top now is Tago. Swings it over. Miotti. Back to Tago. Worthington Christian not in any hurry to take any time, or excuse me, take any shots as crowd wanted to travel, but Worthington Christians ends up with 2 points instead.
Somehow, Storm, that ball did not fall out of the rim there. Just hung right up there and was able to fall in. As now Margaretta going to turn it over yet again.
Tago now on the fast break. Excuse me, that's Blessing King takes it up. No good. Going to say it was last touch by Worthington Christian, and Margaretta able to catch a break. Six minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Margaretta trying to get things across half court. Leibacher gets it in the hands of Edwards. Edwards now to Palamo, back up top. Eisenhower three-point try, no good. Offensive rebound for Keller. She puts it back up. That's going to be a foul, and 2 free throws now coming from Margaretta.
We've had a couple offensive rebounds here in the second half. I know it's early, but that one was Keller down low. He's getting position, able to get the offensive rebound, take some contact. They need every point, though, on every possession. She's able to knock down the first one.
Free throw line was a struggle there for Margaretta in the first half. As she goes a perfect 2 for 2. Keller able to find the bottom of the net on both. Worthington Christian now trying to answer. Beautiful move down low as Margaretta able to capitalize with a 2-pointer of their own.
Tremendous Euro step move right there from Megan Miotti. Just slicing through the defense there and getting it to go with the easy layup.
Margaretta now on the offensive end, still trying to claw their way back into this one. Leibacher has it. Now into the hands of Palamo. Back to Leibacher. Dribbles to her left, kicks it out. Edwards wide open 3. No good once again, and the scoring drought continues for Margaretta. Worthington Christian has it on the fast break. Custer swings it all the way over to Weekly. Gets baseline. Back up top now. Tago has it into the hands of Miotti. Custer gets it in the hands, free throw line. Worthington Christian, another patient possession, and Margaretta comes up with the steal, and Worthington Christian with a beautiful shovel pass gets rewarded with the 2 points.
Nice setup right there from Custer. She's been passing the ball solid all night long, and right there just finding the open teammate down low. As soon as Margaretta looks like they might be able to get back into the game, Storm, Worthington Christian closes the door.
It's all started on the defensive end for them. They have been suffocating defensively as Leibacher cues up a 3. That one drops to the bottom of the net. Just over 4 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Worthington Christian has it. It's going to be an over and back call on Worthington Christian. Margaretta takes possession.
Good call right there from the Stripes. So now Margaretta, they've got a couple stops here in the second half, but they've just given the ball right back to Worthington Christian. See if they can make the most off that turnover.
Leibacher has it on offense, gets it in the hands of Edwards for Margaretta. Back up top to Leibacher. Keller. Leibacher into the hands of Edwards. Back up top to Miller. Almost stolen away, and it is another steal for Worthington Christian. They have it. Fast break, run out. Miotti kicks it out. Custer, three-point try, no good. A rebound falls in the hands of Margaretta. Across the half-court line. Some tough defense right there. Keller gets tied up. Margaretta will retain possession of the basketball. Miller set to inbound for Margaretta. 3:30 left to play here in the third quarter. She gets it into Keller. Margaretta setting up their offense. Miller has it into the corner now, down low into Leibacher, kicks it out. Keller, fall away try, that one short. Worthington Christian with the rebound. They have numbers, 3-on-2, fast break. Beautiful pass inside to Blessing King, but they're going to say it was a foul down low. So Worthington Christian set to inbound.
Great ball movement from the Warriors on that possession. So unselfish, this team is. They like to share the basketball and find the open teammate. Really no ISO ball, just whoever's night is on. And so far it's been a collective effort here today. It's going to be a jump ball call. I think it's going to go in favor of the Polar Bears.
Couple of players getting tied up underneath. Possession arrow points towards Margaretta, so they take the basketball. Leibacher has it, gets it in the hands of Keller. Eisenhower kicks it to Keller across the half-court line. Now into the hands of Miller. Leibacher, three-pointer, had one fall from that area. Last shot, no good. Worthington Christian once again out in the break. Three-point try, that one good. Another three-pointer for Worthington Christian.
That one's Custer knocking that one down from distance. It's now Worthington Christian looking to put this one away here in the third quarter. It started on the defensive end. Margaretta's getting no easy looks. What a block right there from Worthington Christian. I mean, nothing is coming easy here for the Polar Bears offensively.
That's about what it's been all night. That's the pretty much a summary of what it's been like for Margaretta offensively. Worthington Christian just shutting down everything they've been trying to do, including that shot. What a block by Blessing King.
Then on the other end, they're able to first force turnovers like they just did and see if they can get something to go offensively. We're going to get a timeout call from Jason Dawson.
19-point ball game in favor of Worthington Christian. Margaretta just has not been able to find their footing offensively, and Worthington Christian's defense doing them no favors. It has just been really rough for them, even getting a single pass through, let alone getting it across half court. This press that Worthington Christian has is working magic.
Yeah, so Margaretta has really had no opportunity to even score in the painted area, and if they do, there's multiple defenders from Worthington Christian swarming to the basketball and forcing a tough shot for the Polar Bears. So it's going to be a tough 10 minutes here with 2:04 left in the third and then the 8 in the fourth quarter. So if they're going to get back in this game, they got to get going now because the clock is not their favor.
Especially not looking down the wrong end of a 19-point deficit. And they only have 19 points tonight. And Margaretta, one of those teams, they kind of cruised this spot. They really haven't had a challenge all season long. It's been really easy for them as we take a look at our schedule now. What is today, Wednesday? It's been a long tournament here at the OH.Report, as we see. Going on Thursday, Mansfield Senior taking on Lexington, Huron taking on Norwalk, Colonel Crawford taking on Elmwood, Western Reserve taking on Willard, and Buckeye Central taking on Springfield. I believe we're bringing all of those games to you guys live and free. That one's going to be a 5-second violation. Worthington Christian this time with a turnover, and it might be the first time I've seen a 5-second violation in the half court this year.
I think you said that's from the last time there was a 5-second violation in the half court.
So 2. Leibacher has it for Margaretta. Almost throws it away. Last touch by Worthington Christian.
And I'm actually almost pretty positive it was at the Shelby District for Margaretta.
I think it was the Margaretta game again. So my mind's starting to go in my old age, Garrett. The ripe old age of 21. It's getting a little rough. Palamo has it for the Lady Polar Bears. Almost a travel, able to keep her footing. Almost turns it over. That's going to be a save for Worthington Christian, right in the hands of Palamo. Leibacher, 3-point try. That one falls. Closes the gap just a little bit for Margaretta. Worthington Christian on the other end. Weekly has it. Sizing up Miller. Just over 1 minute left to play here in the third quarter. Tago has it. Now over to the hands of Weekly. Hand off to Jamie Custer. Free throw line, Blessing King. Beautiful pass down low. Low block shot falls.
Worthington Christian's offense is just too much to handle for the Polar Bears. Even on contested shots, they've been able to cash in. That's going to be a double dribble. And another Lady Polar Bears turnover.
Wow, just great offensive presence down there on the low block for Worthington Christian as Margaretta once again trying to get their offense back on track. Worthington Christian now across the half-court line. Quick crossover on Edwards. Custer gives it off. Yachty waiting for it. Takes a screen. Kicks it back out. 3-point try, Worthington Christian. How about that for an answer?
And they're just making them pay from downtown, Storm. And that was Weekly coming back from that injury she had in the first half. And it's just a simple pick-and-roll play. This time, instead of rolling to the hoop, she stepped out from downtown and cashed in. It's now Margaretta looking to answer, and they will. That's going to be Miller from downtown.
So 3-point shootout now here in Lexington. Both teams trading baskets from beyond the arc. 10 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Worthington Christian trying to capitalize. 3-point try once again. No good. Quick rebound. 2 seconds. That one put up, but it will not go. Enough contact to warrant the foul. So Worthington Christian will step up to the line for 2 attempts. Subbing in now is Eisenhower for Margaretta. No shots, actually. They're going to say it was before the shot attempt. So 1.4 for Worthington Christian. They get it up. Does not fall, and that's going to take us into the fourth quarter. Worthington Christian on top, 43-25 over Margaretta. We're going to be right back on the other side of this break.
I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright.
Welcome back to Lexington High School. Storm Bluntschly joined, of course, as always, by the illustrious Garret Parlett. And starting off the fourth quarter, couple of turnovers, Garret, but it has been all Worthington Christian all the game long.
Yeah, they continue their dominance there in the third quarter, trying to put this game away, and they're continuing to do so here in the fourth, just forcing too many Margaretta turnovers for them to overcome. And their offense has been able to cash in on the other end.
Leibacher in the lane, now floater goes. She had 2 triples in the third quarter, and that 2-pointer. She's up to 14 now. Worthington Christian the other way. 1 dribble. Tago, that one falls from 3, and
they don't miss Storm from 3.
They are automatic.
Yeah, I would like to see the stat sheet from how many threes they've made at the final horn.
Turned up the sliders, the 3-point sliders.
They are making them pay from outside.
Another errant pass there for Margaretta. That's going to be a turnover, and 3 players in double-digit scoring for Worthington Christian. Everyone's been getting a piece of pie here tonight. Pie? Worthington Christian the other way. Sorry, I was thinking about my favorite type of pie, probably apple with a little bit of ice cream, a la mode. As Worthington Christian on offense. Custer all the way to the rim. Offensive rebound for the Warriors. Inside, Tago. That one no good, but another opportunity. And that might be the cherry on top, and 1 for Blessing King.
Just feasting on the board. She's been doing it all night, really all tournament. She had a couple offensive rebounds in that possession, and finally said enough's enough. Put it in the bucket and got the and 1.
King will step up to the line and try to convert the and 1 opportunity. That one no good. Margaretta the other way. Leibacher has it. Into the hands of Edwards. Just over 6 minutes left to play here in the fourth. Palamo tries a 3-pointer. That one no good. Margaretta the other way in a run out. Custer puts up the layup. No good. Offensive rebound for Worthington Christian. Out of bounds. Worthington Christian retains possession. They have to inbound under their own hoop.
I thought they were going to stack Storm.
Thought they were too. Unfortunately not. Not a super popular play here in the tournament. I don't think I've seen it that much, but you know what? Maybe that's for good reason. Maybe the stack play isn't as good as I think it is.
Well, nah, I think it definitely is.
I think it is too. I think the stack play is awesome. That one sails out of bounds. It will be Worthington Christian basketball, I believe. Blessing King set to inbound things. Garrett, we had a chance to watch the Margaretta boys last night, and that one was a fun one as the other Leibacher went off for almost 30.
Yeah, he's a heck of a player, too. We mentioned all game last night, Storm, that he has so many finishing abilities just at the rim. He's able to finish with either hand and take some contact, too, so he's a heck of a player. They're going to move on to play South Central. And we got a couple good boys games, too, coming up tomorrow. Colonel Crawford versus Elmwood, and then the big one in Western versus Willard.
And then right after that, the day after, is that South Central.
Yep. South Central
Margaretta.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Drew blank right there. Was thinking about pie again. Is Worthington Christian across the half-court line. 5 minutes left to play here in the fourth. Yachty has it, kicks it out to the corner. Tago finds the bottom of the bucket for a 3.
Continuing the rain threes from downtown for the Warriors. They have not missed many of those, especially when you leave them wide open. Cashing in once again.
Keller decides to try to answer. That one no good. Save from Edwards. Out of bounds. Worthington Christian takes possession. Some of the younger girls checking in now for Worthington Christian. Garrett. This one all but over here with a sizable Warriors lead as Margaretta elects to take a timeout.
Storm, I wouldn't be surprised to see Worthington Christian go into the Final Four with the kind of performance they put on here today. They'll play the winner of Wauseon versus Ottawa Glandorf, but with the kind of defense they play and shooters that are able to step out, and really knock down any three, they're going to be a hard team to beat in this tournament. I thought Margaretta at least had a fighting chance coming to this game, but it has been all Warriors, to say the very least.
Definitely, and through the first 3 minutes of that first quarter, we thought we were in for a competitive one, but Worthington Christian just turning on the Jets, to say the least, just absolutely demolishing on the defensive end and not letting Margaretta get anything going. I mean, Margaretta still under 30 points here, and this is an elite Margaretta school. We thought this was one of the better teams in the bracket.
Yeah, just too much in Worthington Christian to be able to handle, especially defensively. Too many turnovers to stay with them here tonight. And it was a heck of a season for Margaretta and a few of them seniors, but Worthington Christian really was just all gas, no brakes tonight, Storm.
Definitely, as out of the timeout, Worthington Christian will have possession of the basketball. Blessing King set to inbound things for them. It's going to be a foul call on Margaretta, so Lady Warriors going to have to inbound one more time. Garrett, it was such a nice day out today that I actually drove with the windows down. You know what that means? Spring's coming.
Storm stack? No stack. Elevator, though.
No stack. Spring's coming, baseball season's coming, and man, am I excited to bring all the live coverage. I think we're going to do live baseball this year. All the coverage for baseball and softball. One of my favorite times of the year as Worthington Christian continues to reign it on.
Well, Storm, before baseball happens, we still got plenty of tournament hoops action as Worthington Christian, once again, now the bench stepping in and knocking down a three. That one was Mandy Custer. She knocked in her first bucket from downtown.
And this just in from the student section. I'm hearing that she's a freshman. So, wow, freshman stepping up and in a big game knocking down a three-pointer.
Some more subs coming in as now Megan Miotti going to check in for Blessing King, who had a huge day here today for the Lady Warriors.
Margaretta on the offensive end. 4 minutes left to play here in the fourth. Edwards has it. Head fake from Miller. Gets inside, puts up a floater. No good. Leibacher on the second chance. That one falls for two. Worthington Christian the other way. Custer has it. Gets poked away. Last touch by Margaretta. Worthington Christian still has possession. Worthington Christian set the inbound, throws it right in the hands of Margaretta. Miller has it, fast break. Foul, a little too much contact, and she'll step up to the line for two. So Miller with two opportunities at the free throw line. First one didn't get the friendly bounce. Miller has one more opportunity. Miller now with her second attempt. That one falls. So 1 for 2, splits the pair of free throws. Worthington Christian taking it the other way. Jamie Custer has it, swings it over to the hands of Miotti. Skip pass, Worthington Christian, three-point attempt. Off the top of the backboard, out of bounds, Margaretta's basketball.
They finally missed a three, Storm. I think that might have been their first miss in the second half. I don't remember them ever missing a three. We'll get that final total at the end of the game for clarification, but I think that was their first three-point miss in the second half.
I think you are right, that has just been one of the many factors to this big lead for Worthington Christian. As Margaretta trying to answer offensively, Edwards has it, gets into the hands of Miller. She tries a floater. No good. Worthington Christian the other way. Miotti has it, gets into the hands of Tago. Up top now to Weekly, down low inside. That layup, about as easy as they get for Worthington Christian.
Just a little miscue. Liebacher not on the same page with their teammate. That one's just going to fall right out of bounds, and another Margaretta turnover. And now Tago going to check out of the game.
Worthington Christian set to inbound under their own basket now. Trying to work something down low, bobbled around, turnover. Lady Polar Bears have it. Liebacher stops, pops. That one won't fall. Margaretta collects the offensive rebound and collects 2 more points for their total. Worthington Christian the other way. All they pretty much have to do is dribble this one out. 2 minutes left to play here. That one falls. Another score for Worthington Christian. Edwards has it. Stripped away. Worthington Christian in a run out. Custer unable to get the layup to fall. Rebound to Edwards. Liebacher 3-point try. That one falls.
Liebacher's made a couple of those three, Storm. Now timeout from the Lady Bears. But maybe a little too late here in this one. Down 25 with 1:35 remaining.
One thing about Margaretta, they never gave up. They played it through to the end. Still getting up on defense, still trying to score offensively. Not a team that likes to go belly up.
Especially in tournament time. It's win or go home. Season survive in advance. You want to give it your all, and that's exactly what the Bears are doing. It just it wasn't their night tonight. Worthington Christian was too much for them to be able to handle on both sides of the floor. And that's why they'll be moving on to play in the regional final.
This Worthington Christian, that's a scary matchup for anyone. I mean, they have just been suffocating defensively. And
the shooting.
The shooting is incredible. So this is a scary matchup, I think, for anyone here in the region. Worthington Christian gets the ball inbounded. Kick it out. Custer a 3-point try, and we all knew what was going to happen before the ball even left her hands. Another 3-pointer falls.
Continuing to make it rain from downtown are the Lady Warriors, and now timeout from them.
Want to talk over their defensive game plan, I think, here for the final 1:30.
Maybe want to get some players that didn't get a lot of varsity experience in on those last couple possessions. And this is also a time that you can set up a new defense that you might possibly want to take in.
Set up the stack play, maybe?
Set up a stack play. I mean, why not? Let it fly.
Why not? No sportsmanship for the Hall of Fame CPU. We see a couple of Lady Warriors checking in for them. Yeah, maybe they're trying to run the stack on defense, the 1-1-1-1-1 zone, something like that.
I don't think it works that way, Sean. I think it'd be so easy to score on that kind of defense. We try to run that in, like, backyard, like, outside, just in the park basketball because we're fat.
But I think the 1-1-1-1-1 is a good defense. I think it could work.
I don't think it could, Storm.
We'll see what they elect to do. It looks like, just the 2-3. Margaretta across the timeline. Keller has it. Just over 1 minute left to play here in the fourth. Quick crossover. Kicks it outside. Liebacher back into the hands of Edwards. She tries a 3-pointer. That one falls. And Garrett, if Margaretta would have been playing like this in the second quarter, I think this might have been a different ballgame.
Yeah, they've been able to knock down some threes, and Liebacher and Edwards have been doing the majority of that, but here comes the typical start the buses chant for the Lady Warriors, and now we're going to get a timeout call once again.
Yeah, Worthington Christian wants to talk over, maybe talk about that 1-1-1-1-1 zone once again. So it's still possible. Maybe they draw it up. The stacked defense, man. Wouldn't be surprised. At the timeout, it will be Worthington Christian basketball with 51.9 left to play here in the fourth. Probably honestly deciding where to eat after. Maybe
Far drive for Worthington Christian up here to Lexington.
I know they gave us subs at the, well, what do they call it?
Hospitality?
Hospitality room. That was awesome. That's the first time I think I've been served food at a game, but there are lots of local options. If Subway catering isn't your thing, it certainly is my thing. But what was that sandwich I just got from Wendy's? I can't. The hot honey. Worthington Christian, if you're looking for something to eat, the hot honey, the new sandwich from Wendy's is absolutely stellar.
You just willingly admitted that you ate before you came here and then ate the sandwich when you got here.
Dude, I was hungry. All I had today was a bowl of ramen. I needed some sustenance for this call. That hot honey, man, it is just different. It is really good. So Worthington Christian, if you're looking for something to eat, Wendy's, awesome. Their hot honey is great. Worthington Christian gets the ball inbounds. 40 seconds left to play. Almost a turnover. Margaretta got a fingertip on it. Three-point try now for Worthington Christian. That one no good, and an unfamiliar sight. A missed three-pointer for the Lady Warriors.
I haven't seen that a lot tonight, but they're going to move on to the regional final. Able to pick up that one. They'll be heading to the Final Four in state.
Can't believe we're already that deep into the tournament. Wow, it has been flying by as Leibacher lets one fly, and that one adds 3 points to the Margaretta total. But I think that's going to be our final here with just 5 seconds exactly to go. 63-41, unless Margaretta puts up some last-second points. Leibacher no good, and that's going to take us to our final 63-41. We're going to have some final stats here for you coming up after this break, as well as a player of the game interview, so make sure you stick right here after this commercial break.
It's Freedom Fest, Ohio, featuring Justin Moore,
You look like I need a drink right now.
Crowder,
Good God Almighty, I hope you'll find
Rodney Atkins,
makes me wanna take a back road.
Austin French, and more.
Somebody else.
Friday and Saturday, July 1st and 2nd, Morrow County Fairgrounds in Mount Gilead, Ohio. For tickets and more info, visit freedomfestohio.com.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
back to our OH.Report post-game show now, powered by Frito-Lay, where your final, 63-41. Storm Bluntschly joined by the illustrious Garret Parlett. And Garret, we saw a utter dominance from Worthington Christian here over Margaretta.
That's from 63-41 final in favor of Worthington Christian Warriors. They knocked off Margaretta, a very solid team, and it was a game of runs. Margaretta started off the game for them. It was 8-2. We all thought Margaretta, maybe they might be able to hang with them. And then Worthington Christian had a couple runs themselves. They had a 14-2 run. They outscored them 14-8 in the first, 15-4 in the second, 14-13 in the third, and 20-16 in the fourth. So every single quarter, Worthington Christian was able to outscore the Lady Polar Bears.
Take a look at our final stats now on our Frito-Lay post-game show. 63 points for Worthington Christian with 16 field goals, 10 threes, 27 rebounds, 5 fouls, 10 turnovers, shooting 1 for 3 from the free throw stripe for Margaretta. 7 field goals, 8 threes, 31 rebounds, 7 fouls, 21 turnovers, shooting 50%, 3 of 6 from the free throw stripe. Garrett, I mean, the Lady Warriors just, wow, what a performance for them tonight.
Shot 43% from downtown. 6 of those threes coming in the second half. They went 6 of 11 in the second half. 4 of 12, in the first half. So they struggled to shoot the ball in the first half, but in the second half, they were complete butterstorm from the outside, to really say the least. They dominated every facet of the game and really just shut down a Margaretta team that a lot of people overlook, but they were a very solid squad, the 1 seed for a reason. So Lady Warriors, they're heading to the regional final.
Definitely, and we're going to take a quick break. We'll have a player of the game interview coming up next, as well as the unfortunate end of our broadcast. So make sure you stick with us through the end of this commercial break.
It's Freedom Fest, Ohio, featuring Justin Moore,
You look like I need a drink right now.
Crowder,
Good God Almighty, I hope you'll find
Rodney Atkins,
makes me wanna take a back road.
Austin French, and more. Friday and Saturday, July 1st and 2nd, Morrow County Fairgrounds in Mount Gilead, Ohio. For tickets and more info, visit freedomfestohio.com.
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
By our MVP, who else but Worthington Christian's Blessing King, our MVP powered by Frito-Lay, had a heck of a performance. 10 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. You stuffed the stat sheet tonight. Just tell me how you were able to get it done versus a very good Margaretta squad.
Honestly, our game plan coming out was just to honestly play really good defense, and like my team makes it a lot easier for me to score because everyone can get something done, and it just opens up the floor really well because we have a ton of shooters. So like I always just go out, try to get rebounds, try to score. I'm always looking for the best way to make my team win, and I feel like that's just what I did tonight.
Yeah, you guys shot the basketball very well again tonight. I believe you shot 43%, 10 of 23 total on the game. Just talk to me, was that the game plan coming in to just let it fly for three?
Honestly, no. Like we have so many shooters that, like they're unconscious shooters. If they miss the last one, they're gonna hit the next one, and like we have so much trust in them to keep shooting the ball, regardless if they're making it or missing it. So, like that wasn't really the game plan, but they just do it regardless.
And you guys so stingy defensively, just awesome defense tonight. Is that one of your big focuses always? You guys played some stellar defense and really didn't allow Margaretta's offense to get going at all tonight.
Yes, defense is something we pride ourselves in. Coach Dawson always wants us to be stingy on defense, wants us to make sure, like, take pride in keeping the other team from scoring as much as possible, and I think that's just, like, defense is one of our favorite things to do, so, yeah.
Alrighty, name of the game now is survive and advance here in the playoffs.
Yes.
Just talk to me about, what it means to you to get another big win and what you're taking from it going forward.
Well, we're just trying to focus on the next game now, but like it just means so much to our team that we can keep like winning each game and coming in like our goal is just to win games. Like we're just focused on each game one at a time, taking one at a time, and I think we're doing that really well.
Alrighty, thank you again. Once again, Blessing King, our OH.Report MVP, powered by Frito-Lay. Thank you so much. Go out and enjoy this one.
Thank you, guys.
Yep, we're going to get Garrett back up into the booth now to wrap things up here on the OH.Report. Your final, once again, 63-41 here from Lexington High School. Worthington Christian will face off against the winner of Wauseon and Ottawa Glandorf. Next on the OH.Report, Mansfield Senior taking on Lexington, and Huron taking on Norwalk, Colonel Crawford taking on Elmwood, and Western Reserve taking on Willard. That's all coming at you tomorrow. But I think that's going to do it for us. Garrett, any closing thoughts here from Lexington?
Well, shout out to Margaretta for a great season that they did have. I know it ends here in a regional semifinal, but they had a heck of a season. And for Worthington Christian, they're headed off into the Elite Eight storm with a chance to go to the Final Four if they're able to win that one against either Wauseon or Ottawa Glandorf.
That's going to do it here from Lexington High School. Thank you so much, Garrett Parlett, not only for being my color commentator, but as well for running the camera. Thank you so much, Adam Thompson, our sponsor, Frito-Lay. I think they sponsored everything tonight, so thank you to them for sponsoring, and as well, thank you to you, the fans, for watching at home, making it possible for us to provide all this coverage to you guys live and free. But I think that's going to do it from Lexington High School. I am Storm Bluntschly on behalf of Garrett Parlett and everyone at OH.Report. Have a safe trip home and have a wonderful night.